Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm aware that it's still super early and there'll probably be nobody on, but I sort of want to go over a couple of things really. Um, where do I begin? I think is more of the point, isn't it? So, as you all know, Dove Kitty came into my stream yesterday, shouting and bawling as normal, as I closed down. I don't like being shouted at. I shut off as soon as I'm shouted at. That's it, I'm done. I don't do being shouted at. I don't appreciate being shouted at. What is more is the irony of that is she came in defending her friend, you know, right? But which is fine. We all defend our friends. I get it. But good morning, Chopper Lily. But the irony of that, you come into my stream, shout and bawl at me for me defending my friend Kim, whilst you're sat there shouting at me defending your friend. And then PJ's all like, oh my God, she's my superhero. And and PJ is there defending her friend. Good morning, Jean. Hope you're well. Do you know what I'm saying? It just seems like the hypocrisy is thick. Like, isn't that what friends do? Isn't that what friends do? Don't friends defend one another when things go on? Like, she came in defending her friend 100%. That's amazing. Defend your friend. I'm all for it. It's amazing that you defend your friend, and I get it. But to come in defending your friend whilst having a go at me for defending my friend who is being accused or was being accused, whether she's still being accused, I don't know. But whilst being accused of something so horrific, while PJ is there defending her friend, Moderate, which, by the way, I don't like that. I've spoken about it before. Do you know what I mean? Nobody should be called a P, especially a man. It can have some really serious consequences. So, I'm all about like defending that, but then you can't. Do you know what I mean? Like the hypocrisy. You can't come in saying, oh, well, they've got a channel, they can defend themselves. Well, why don't you tell that to PJ, who's there defending Moderate, and Moderate's got his own channel? We all do it. We all defend our friends. We all want to stand up for what's right. Do you know what I'm saying? I should have defended you, and I'm sorry. I've got your back. Dove Kitty didn't even know what we were on at the moment. No, she admitted that she did. She admitted that later on when I spoke to her. She was just like, oh, well, I presumed. And I was like, well, you know what presumption done? So she did admit that. But hey, Elliot's Web. But, and you, like, don't, you never need to be sorry, Chopper Lily. You did have my back. You 100% did. Like, you've been there for me a lot lately, and I really, really appreciate it. Good morning, Elliot. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning, Nala. For me, it was just the irony of it. Dove come in defending her friend PJ, which is fine. Defend your friend. Firstly, we weren't even talking about PJ. So you came in, completely derailed my live for absolutely no reason because PJ wasn't even damn well mentioned. When PJ was mentioned a couple of days ago, we all actually stated, me included, and everybody in the live, that PJ did, we didn't feel PJ did anything. She just got dragged in and thrown under the bus. We stipulated that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just the complete irony of this vicious circle. Like, you come in, you have a go at me, and then you go off, and I'm confused. I'm 100% confused. Morning, CJ. And she did say that she had come in and apologize and, say that she was wrong. And I get that and I appreciate that. But at this point, is there any point? Do you know what I mean? It's what's done is done. They're all like worshipping Dove Kitty at the moment. So let her have it. Just being accused of something that vicious, like I agree that with PJ, absolutely stand up for your friend with where moderate's concerned. What Shan's panty liner said to him was freaking disgusting. 100% stick up for him, because I would as well, and I have done. No, I'm not going on Twitter. Do you know what I'm saying? But the irony of her sticking up for her friend, she come in, stuck up for her friend, saying, oh, well, fuck Kim's basically got her own channel. So you're in here defending your friend PJ, who has her own channel. I just don't get it. People should defend themselves. Dove Kitty is a real friend, Joe. But she wasn't defending herself. Dove Kitty was defending PJ. That was my point. She came in defending PJ, that while saying people can defend themselves. Well, you're here defending PJ when the stream wasn't even about PJ. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that the irony of, like, you're here defending PJ when the stream wasn't even about PJ? Like, she presumed that stream was about PJ when it absolutely was not about PJ, and come in defending her friend whilst on the same breath saying, don't defend anybody. You're here defending your friend. Can you not see the irony, or am I going crazy here? You come in defending your friend CJ and PJ, and then say you're not allowed to defend your friend Kim. Kim's got her own channel, let her defend herself. Well, PJ got her own channel. Dove, let her defend herself. It's just crazy to me. I can't see that anyone cannot see the irony, like, honest to God. Well, that's certainly not how it came about, CJ. That was literally like, she came on, hollered at me. Know that I shut down when I'm hollered at. And yes, I will say that she did say that she'll come on a live and apologize and say, like, she would bang out of order for that. She shouldn't have done that. Good morning, Megan. Are you and Dove Kitty good now? I spoke to her for an hour last night after the live. I don't know. I probably need to speak to her more, but I don't know. I just can't get my head around the irony. Maybe somebody else can explain it to me. I don't know. But I just can't get my head around the irony of it, of just you came in shouting and bawling, defending your friend because you thought that live was about your friend. And then told me that I shouldn't be defending my friend while the person you're defending is there defending her friend as well. So with, I don't know, maybe somebody else can explain it because I'm clearly not getting it. And then for like PJ to say, I didn't send Dove Kitty. Like soon as Dove Kitty come in, PJ was there saying, I'm the friend. So you feel that was okay what happened last night, CJ? You do know that Dove Kitty was in Little Red's chat last night. Saying what, Lurkin? Can you give me like a too long, don't have to watch? Please. If you could give me like a too long, didn't watch. I don't know, but Dove's got some serious good fans now. I was behind in chat when I was watching your video. She knows what I don't like being shouted at. She knows I close down, I shut down when I'm shouted at. She knows this about me. She knows me probably better than anybody else. And she still did that. It's okay, Lurkin, no problem, babe. I just don't get it. I don't get like the complete irony of it. I understand like you're protecting your friend. Like I get it. I do. I understand it. We've all been there. We've all protected our friends for something or another. But firstly, that's not what the live was about. Secondly, to sit there and say, fuck everybody, like, they all got their own channel. You don't have to protect them. Well, girl, PJ got her own channel. You don't have to protect her either. Do you know what I mean? Can you not see that? Am I going crazy here? Because I feel like I'm going crazy. Like you come in protecting your friend and then tell me I can't protect or defend my friend because she's got her own channel. Well, girl, so is PJ. She got her own channel. So why does it took you to defend her? Because that's what it was. It wasn't about me at all. That was about PJ. Okay, I wasn't there yesterday for this. Are you talking about? So I only saw that. My impression of Dove Kitty is that she was fair and makes her own decisions, and that she cares about you and PJ. Do you know what, the housewife, like, do you think that she'll, like, I'm talking about it here. Do you think PJ will get the amount of crap just because PJ spoke about it this morning, saying how Dove Kitty was a hero and all of that? Do you think she'll get crap because she spoke about it, or just me because I'm speaking on it? What do you think? Oh, I'm missing some of the live chat. Things I've gotten horribly wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, everyone's having a go at me because I'm talking about it. Do you think anybody's going to have a go at PJ because she spoke about it? Or do you think, no, that'll be okay because it's PJ? Because PJ can do it, but fuck Joe. Like, Joe's not allowed to speak on anything. She really upset Carl last night. Carl was so freaking upset because Carl loves Dove Kitty. And even Carl was getting mad, and that's not like him to get mad. Because he knows, and like so does Dove. I've spoken to Dove intensely on like stuff like this and like how it affects me when I get shouted at, and you know, and that's what Carl was trying to say to her yesterday. Dove, you know, of all people, you know how this affects Joe, and yet you still did it on a live that had nothing to do with PJ. And PJ can be like all innocent and be blah blah blah. PJ inserted herself. She wanted to come on a live and to show us stuff, and I was like, wait, let's just see like what you got. And she was in a Discord. There was 5 of us in that Discord, and she was showing us all the stuff where TT had spreaded Leslie's police report around, like not just like shit you get offline. It was actually a police report. I don't think it was about PJ. No, she said it was about PJ. She made it clear it was about PJ. She said so. She came in, presumed we were talking about PJ, and wanted to stand up. So, no, it was definitely about PJ. She stated that she was here. She was here. And when PJ was spoken about the other night, she didn't come in. She was here when PJ was spoken of. Nobody spoke badly of PJ. Not one person. We were all saying that we didn't think PJ did anything wrong. PJ came in sideways. she had a great point just about stop talking about the screenshots and stir the drama, but she could have done it in private. She did come in sideways and she admits that. In my opinion, I totally don't know or about most of what's going on, but life is too short. True friendships can be repaired by talking one-to-one without any intersecting. I agree, Jane. She knows I shut down. When I get shouted at, I shut down. She'd come in speaking, I wouldn't have shut down. But now that just gives everybody more ammunition. Ha ha ha, we love Dove Kitty. Oh my God, I need to find her. She's amazing. Oh my God, Dove Kitty is my hero. Oh my God, Dove Kitty is the best. She shut her fucking trap real quick. Dove Kitty, what was it? Dove Kitty, Dove Kitty was so funny. Little Red and Fam wins again. Thanks, Dove Kitty. Dove Kitty don't take no shit. Dove Kitty is amazing. Those were just some of the things that people were saying because she had to go at me. Ha ha ha, she made Joe go silent. I don't know, CJ. That's something you're going to have to ask her. She came in defending her friend when the stream wasn't even about her friend. I feel like I'm going crazy that nobody can see the fucking irony, honestly. Don't let comments affect you. That's why these discussions should be private. Then comments add fuel to the fire and make friendships fractured when they don't need to be. Well, kind of irrelevant now that Dove came on shouting and hollering and made it public. And now she's got a huge fan base on Twitter. And you're right, it should have been done in private. I'd always done everything with Dove in private. Everything was always done in private with Dove until last night. It breaks my heart that things have changed. If Kitty was trying to help you and make you realize. CJ, honestly, can you really, honest to God, say that coming in last night and doing that was going to help me? Like, how was that going to help me? I don't get it. How was that going to help me? Honestly, how? She knows above everybody else. How is that going to help me? Explain to me. How is one of my closest friends coming in, shouting and hollering at me, going to help me, and giving the haters more fucking shit to go on it, to give me more shit about? How? How is that gonna help me? And every comment is blasted on Twitter, and all of us are scum, being called scum for being subs. I'm sorry, B. Hey Ashkey, good. Hey Joe and chat, good morning. Just so you know, Joe, Dove, nor PJ said anything negative about you in Red's life. She seems loyal to you still. You, oh shit, it's gone. You can do what you want. Hope you two can speak. Thank you, Ash. When you spoke to Dove Kitty privately last night, did she apologize for yelling? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she apologized, and she said she would come on a live and apologize. I just don't understand how, like, CJ, I understand what you're saying on the most part, but how did someone coming in yelling at me, knowing what I'm like when I'm yelled at? She, of all people, know what I'm like when I'm yelled at. How is it that that's going to help me? How is this not going to hinder me? How is this like, hi, Mother of Dragons? How is this just going to give them more bullets to shoot me with? Do you know what I'm saying? Am I going nuts? Can anybody sort of give me an insight here? Because how is that coming on a live shouting and hollering about me about something that was absolutely nothing to do with the live? Like, it genuinely was nothing to do with the live. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I need somebody to explain it to me because I clearly not getting it. So Dove Kitty apologized to you afterwards, Joe? Well, kinda. She said she would come up and apologize. Thank you, Ashkey. Yeah, a lot of people did work hard getting that. We were working on it all day. My hands were killing me by the end. Trying to get all the screenshots together and I suppose for me it's just more frustrating of she of all people like, know what I'm like when I'm shouted at. She does. She knows. She knows what I'm like. She come in, she was hollering and attacking me because she thought my life was about her fucking bestie. And it wasn't. It wasn't about her friend. It wasn't even a little bit. Leah, I'm sending you a StreamYard's link. Can you put it in the chat for me, please? Just talk to a Joe. It's a new day. It's Friday the 13th. Let's not make a good day. On the upside, Peter Sutcliffe is dead. Friday the 13th, he died. Nothing could be better. I don't know if all of you know who Peter Sutcliffe is. He's the Yorkshire Ripper. He's a complete and utter mass murderer in the UK. So on the upside, Peter Sutcliffe died today. So that kind of gives me some joy. Then give Dove the opportunity to apologise publicly. I hope the friendship can be repaired. Well, kinda. It wasn't. It was she said she would come on and apologise, and it was like a backhanded. Thank you, Leah. I missed what Mother of Dragons to say. I'm so pissed my blood was boiling, otherwise I'm peachy. What? You alright, Mother of Dragons? I'm sorry, I don't think I understood. She apologised. It was a backhanded apology, basically. When I got upset about the stuff that was on Twitter, her response was, what does it matter? I'm not on Twitter. Friday the 13th is my favourite day. My husband finds it weird. It's my new favourite day now that Peter Sutcliffe is dead. I think Duff Kitty was misled and misinformed, to be honest, but no excuse for coming in like that. Oh, I think for sure that she literally got told that we're talking about it, because it was so funny within seconds of her coming up on panel. PJ's there in the chat going, me, I'm the friend, me. And then this morning her going, Duff Kitty is my hero. Miss Leah just put the link in if anybody wants to come up. Thank you, Lurkin. To know is just give them more ammunition to fucking come up with. And a friend, I feel, would have known that. And she does. She knows how I feel about being shouted at. She even knows the reason why I shut down when I'm being shouted at. I don't know. But it seems okay that PJ's allowed to speak about it today, but God forbid I speak about it again. Like, the hypocrisy in this community is thick. PJ's allowed to defend her friend, Moderate, just as an FYI, I agree. I would defend him too, because I think what Shan's panty liner did to him was disgusting. But that's okay. That's okay to defend her friend. Dove come in defending her friend PJ, that's okay. I defend my friend, and that's not okay. I'm hoping Dove Kitty will call down and see what's going on, and you'll get a sincere apology. Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see about that one, I think, because I'm not sure. It's a new day, you'll slap on it, so maybe you two can have a bad talk today. Well, we'll see, I suppose. I guess we'll wait and see. I guess we'll wait and see. Publicly yelling at people is never okay. It makes an ass out of them. Especially she knows the reason why I shut down. As soon as I'm yelled at, I shut down. I can have communications with people. I can talk to people. Yelling at me, I shut down. Completely and utterly shut down. And she knows the reason behind that. She knows why I shut down. I don't know. I guess we'll see how today goes. But she said I went to PJ sideways, which I did not. I read the comment out. I literally went to CJ and said, why did you make a dramatic accent? Why couldn't you just speak to me? I don't get it. People yell at others when they're angry or frustrated to be so. It's normal. I don't like being shouted at. I'm sorry, I don't. And she knows why I don't like being shouted at. She knows I shut down. Nothing about yesterday was normal. And his specific situations, to be clear, just got here. For me, I just don't like being yelled at, and she knows this. I didn't make this public, she did. And now I'm being battered every which way because of that. Several people said PJ did nothing wrong. Her name was only used to describe what was going on. Nothing bad was said. I don't know what the issue was with that. Me either. I don't either. But she clearly wanted to go run into Dove Kitty with the wool me shit. But yet, I get all the time off Dove Kitty. You're not allowed to be the victim. You're not allowed to be the victim. When people are fucking bitching about me on Twitter and it affects me, yeah, sorry, it affects me. So what? It affects me. I can't help that it affects me. It affects me. But there was no need for it. That was the point. That there was, she thought that I was live about something else, and that's what she came into, like, all guns blazing, defending her friend when the live wasn't even about her friend. Like, it just wasn't about her friend. There was absolutely no need to come in like that because it wasn't about freaking PJ. But if we want all the stuff out of how all this, like, I'll put out on my DMs with PJ. I don't care. I'll put out everything from in the Discord. Again, I don't care. It just seems a bit fucking shitty, like, do you know what I mean? It was not about PJ. For me personally, no. I was having a private conversation with Dove Kitty. She saw I was live. She put 2 and 2 together and made 100. Came in, shouting because she thought this live was about PJ, and it was absolutely. PJ's name never got fucking brought up one time because the live was not about that. And then I think what more is that she then said, "Oh well, you can't defend your friend. Kim has her own channel." Well, Dove, PJ has her own channel, but yet here we are. You were here defending PJ. PJ has her own channel. PJ's big enough and ugly enough to look after herself, just as I am. And yet PJ's on her channel. Oh, Dove's my hero. I'm gonna stick up for my friend, moderate extreme or extremist. I think I'm saying his name wrong actually. Moderate, whatever, extremist. And it wasn't, and it was more that she came in on a live and hollered at me on a live, that the live was 100% not what she thought it was. She thought it was about her friend and she wanted to defend her friend. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with her defending her friend. But then don't be a hypocrite and come in and say you can't defend your friend when you're here shouting at me defending your friend. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm a little bit like my head's all over the place. you're saying Kim got her own channel, let her defend herself, while you're here hollering at me for something that I haven't even done. Your head is all over the place because you care about the situation and people involved. Perhaps you shouldn't. My head is all over the place. It's just the hypocrisy. Like, you know, it happened a couple of weeks ago. I spoke on KJ and about the whole Little Red thing, right? And KJ, everyone was cool with that drama. I speak about something else, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, Joe, like, stop. Stop bringing up the drama. Like, stop doing this, stop doing that. But yet we'll go and sit on other channels, like, and discuss drama. I don't get why others are allowed to do something, but when Joe tries to say or speak her piece, that all hell breaks loose. If someone yells at me, I just yell back. Yeah, I don't. I shut down. I'm just like, I literally just shut down. I'm out. I don't like being shouted at. It's not something I'm good with. I've never been good with it. She had no idea what was going on and what was going by what others had told her. She lost her cool. She shouldn't have talked to Joe privately to get the facts. I'm not up to speed on this either. I wish I was drunk too. You could say what you want on your channel, Joe, and defend who you want. And that's the thing, like, she came in, and that, I think that's what is messing with my head. You shout at me because you say I'm not allowed to defend somebody, yet you're in here shouting at me, defending somebody that you think this live was about, and it really wasn't about that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But do you know can you see what I'm saying, housewife? Like, everyone was okay when I was talking about that drama. Everyone was like, yeah, yeah, bring it on, blah, 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 blah. And then as soon as I bring something else up, then it was all like, oh, good God. I don't know, it feels like everyone can do what the hell they want, but I can't do what I want because I get backlash. And now, because of that, I've got, how many do you reckon people's on Twitter? I've not been on there. I'm not going to. Just doesn't, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, never mind what I do, I'm always freaking wrong. People always telling me off, like, what are you doing that for? Oh my God, you're doing that. Why are you doing that? What are you doing that for? Yeah, it wasn't. It was literally like, when somebody gets accused of something like that, it's hard. Like, that's really a hard pill to swallow, That's an horrific thing. Just like PJ defending moderate with being called a P word, that, again, I said something about that because it was disgusting. Like, no man should be called that. That's gross. You know? A P and then a dough and then a file. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I get, we all defend our friends. Like, we all do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we all do it. We all like, oh, that kind of P. Yeah. And like 100%, like PJ should stand up for her friend who's being called that. Like 100%. It's disgusting and it's not okay. I spoke about it as well. Like, it's disgusting. No man should, or woman for that matter, should be called that unless 100% factual evidence that they are one. It can have some serious consequences. But yet, PJs were there fighting with everybody because of that, and that's okay. That's okay for PJ to do that. I'm over here standing up for somebody who's being accused of saying like good when a baby dies and stuff like that, and I'm the bitch. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the hypocrisy, and then Dove Kitty coming into a live that I'm talking about what I'm talking about. She didn't go into PJ's live and say to PJ like, don't speak a drama, step away from the drama. Why are you defending your friend? Moderate's got his own channel. Why are you defending him? That's messed up. I agree with you. 100% I agree. And PJ has every right to defend her friend when it comes to something like that. It's disgusting. No one should be called that unless they are. Like, no, that has serious ramifications. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's serious, serious ramifications for having that word said to them, especially on the internet. But nobody has gone into her and saying, why are you sticking up for your friend, PJ? Why are you sticking up for your friend, PJ? He has his own channel. Why can't he stick up for himself? Not that I think he should, by the way. But I'm not allowed to stick up for what I feel is right. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where it's like that's where I'm a little confused. People like, PJ and all of them, I can, that's fine, But Dove Kitty, I had an actual friendship with Dove Kitty. Do you know what I mean? She knew and she knows a lot about me. I've spoken to her for hours on end. And that would hurt my feelings to just have to walk away from her. That really would. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know what the frick I'm saying anymore. Yeah. Like last night was not about drama. It wasn't. It was literally just saying, like, seriously, how many people have been accused of these damn screenshots and people are still being accused a year later? And with accusations, there are consequences. People come and give hate, people send messages, people get bullied because of these accusations. Does that make sense? And it wasn't about, oh, drama, 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 because that's not what it was about. It become drama, but that's not what it was about. I'm probably guess that PJ went running to Dove Kitty saying they're talking about me. She came in here all hell's blazing and not realizing that her friend lied to her, because that's not what the stream was about at all, one little bit. It is pathetic. You're fucking right. 100%. We're all pathetic. This whole community is pathetic, including me. But this is what I'm saying, right? As much as PJ is defending moderate, 100% doing the right thing, I stick up for moderate as well, because what Panty Liner or Kotex, whatever you want to call her, said was bang out of line, right? But so is all these accusations to all these different people about these fake screenshots. That also comes with backlash. That also comes. It's only 3 minutes. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's only 3 minutes. They'll come back. People also get, backlash from that. What I'm saying, on both parties, that moderate shouldn't be getting called that is disgusting. What the hell is wrong with you? Chopper just timed somebody out by accident. It's only like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. You can then come back and chat. Sorry, it was an accident. She said, I just did a oops. She's sorry. It's okay. It's only a few minutes and then they can come back. I don't know. I just think the whole hypocrisy is just so freaking thick. I've done it, Chopper Lily. I've done it loads of times, especially when I'm scrolling up. I tend to do it to people when I'm trying to find like comments or something. I'll scroll up and I'll be like, dang, I just timed somebody out by mistake. It's just like, oh my God. I do it all the time. Yeah, it happens. It does. It happens all the time. It does happen all the time. I do it sometimes when I'm scrolling because of the little dots, and then I end up pressing time out by mistake. I do it all the freaking time. And they have to go, shit, sorry. It's only a few minutes and then they'll come back. It's fine. Accidents happen. Accidents happen. It's fine. It's okay, housewife. I'm going to get off soon anyway. I've been on an hour and they're already cutting trees down at the back. So I'm going to be making some noise here soon. So I'm going to get off and then I'll come back on later. I'll probably do a few lives today just because I might decide what to do later, whether don't talk about her hairstyle. We're growing it out. She's at the awkward phase. She's trying to grow it. It's driving her nuts. She's about to like go mad. Yeah, I normally do like 2, sometimes 3. It looks nice in the picture. She's stunning. Chopper Lily's beautiful. She's really, really pretty. She looks so young as well, which I just like. Bitch. I'm joking. Welcome back, Greya. Oh, God dang it. I don't know, guys. I'm just so fucking frustrated. I've done shit fuck to my fucking... El Pasco, you got time date by accident. It was an accident, dude. But you're back now. Yeah, she is pretty. I just said about the hair, so I didn't seem too thirsty. You know, it was an accident. You didn't, it wasn't meant to. It's normally me. I normally end up doing it because my fat fingers get caught. So sorry about all this, Joe. Hope it gets sorted and you feel better. Me too. Me too, girl. I just don't want to be dealing with it anymore. That's the friggin', I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with any of this shit anymore. But I'm just gonna have to deal with all this crap for a little while longer, I guess, now that like Twitter's freaking blown up about it. So I guess we'll deal with it for a little bit longer. Anyway, I'm gonna get off, and longest 3 minutes of my life. Sorry, El Paso. El Picasso. Oh, Picasso. My car's a Picasso. It's called Photoshop, Joe. Shut up. No, it's not. You're stunning. Joe, why are you wasting your time on some BS? Picasso. My car's called that, a Picasso. Just because it was just so raw. It happened last night, and just it was like late last night. It was like midnight my time, maybe by the time I got off alive. So it was like 1 o'clock before I shut my computer down. So it was it's still raw this morning. It's still a hard pill to swallow, I guess. But I don't know. I have no freaking idea what I'm saying anymore, to be fair. My head's in the shed. Stop the fucking world. I want to get off. Stop the world. I want to get off. Right, I'm going to get off. I shall speak to you all later. Thanks everyone for joining. Don't forget thumbs up, thumbs down, which would be, whichever interaction's good. Thumbs down works as well. Thumbs up works. I don't really give a shit. And I shall speak to you all later. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining.